Hey guys, it's Charmel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a talk through get ready with me video. I'm going to be doing my regular basic everyday kind of makeup phase. I'm not going to do eyeshadow or anything like that. This is just going to be my regular standard makeup look. If you've watched my makeup videos, then a lot of these products are you've already seen before. I'm the type of person, when I find something that works for me, I stick with it until it stops working. So a lot of these products you've probably already seen before, but I do realize that I've gotten a lot of new subscribers within the past couple of months. And if you guys haven't seen, not if you haven't seen, but I haven't done an actual talk through makeup video in a long time, so I'm just going to do a talk through today, kind of show you guys my staple products and actually do my regular face for you guys, just in case you guys were curious or wondering or anything like that. So starting off, this is my face. I do have my eyebrows on. I did that to save time, but this is my skin, no makeup. I have a moisturizer and a primer. I have just a little background about my skin. I don't really have too many skin problems. I get pimples here and there, and then I'll get like a little scarring, but you know, it's not a big issue for me. What I use to wash my face, I'm using right now the Shea Moisture, the raw shea butter bar, and I wash my face with that 1 or 2 times a day, depending on how much makeup I've worn or if I've worn makeup or whatever. And then to moisturize my face, I use this Pond's dry skin cream to moisturize it. My skin is combination, but it's more towards the drier side. This part of my face gets really dry, especially in the wintertime, and it itches, and then I scratch it, and then I get marks, and yeah, I get scars. So this keeps my face really moisturized. The only thing is that it is kind of heavy, so if you already have oily skin, I don't think that this would be best for you. But because this is really heavy, I like to use a matte primer. In general, I already just like a really nice matte finish to my makeup. The primer that I use, I've been using it maybe since the springtime, and it's the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector, and I love this. This is like the only primer that I've used that actually keeps my face matte from the time that I do my makeup to the end of the day. Tried other mattifying primers, but they don't keep my face matte all day. This keeps my face matte all day during the spring, the summer, fall, winter. I don't have any problems with my skin getting oily. And because my moisturizer is so kind of heavy, I love these two together because it balances out the oil from my moisturizer, but it doesn't necessarily dry my skin out, which is another pro. So like during the week when I go to work, I don't even do my makeup. I'll just do this, and it'll give me a nice finish, kind of like this, where it's I still have some, what's the word, dewiness to my skin, but it's not completely mattified, but it's not oily either, and I can roll just like this. Another thing, I don't wear foundation. I try foundations because I don't have like too many skin issues. Whenever I wear foundation, it just feels like too much. I don't like the finish, and I can get a pretty even coverage with just my concealer and powders. So I've kind of given up on foundations because yeah, I just feel like I never liked the way I look with foundation. So yeah, I'm going to start with concealer. The concealer I'm going to be using is my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer in the color Deep 36. Been using this again for like almost 2 years now. My favorite concealer. I can use it throughout the year because you know your skin kind of changes depending on the weather. Wintertime, I'm a little more paler, and then in the summertime, I'm more chocolatey and warm kind of color. But this I can use year round. To blend my concealer out, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques blending sponge, and I'm going to mist it with some water. This isn't Fix Plus, just water. I just use this as a water bottle. So yeah, it's just water in here. And then I'm just going to take any extra concealer on my sponge and put it over my eyelids. So to set my concealer, I'm going to use my Ben translucent powder in the color Topaz. Yeah, similar to the banana powder that everyone uses, except Topaz is a little, it's darker, has more of an orangey red undertone. Great for brown skin girls, dark skin girls. Yeah, if you don't want to look super ashy. And because this is just my natural everyday kind of face, I'm not going to necessarily bake my face with the translucent powder. I know when I do like full eyeshadow, lashes, all that, I do more of the baking technique. But because it's just like everyday makeup, I'm just going to take this fluffy. And so yeah, I'm going to take that and I'm just going to dust it over the places where I applied the concealer. Alright, so the next thing I do is basically set the rest of my face, blend out the highlighted area so that it blends in evenly with my skin tone. And the powder that I use to set my face is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark Deep. And when I tell y'all I've been using this since I started makeup, yeah, I've been using this since I started wearing makeup. I have not been able to find another powder that I've liked. I have a really interesting skin tone. I mean, it's not that interesting, but whenever I go to any store to get matched for any like powders or foundations, I never can find a match for myself. You know, if you go to Sephora, they have something where they kind of take a picture of your skin and it'll pull up all the foundations in Sephora that match your skin tone. I literally matched for one powder in the whole store. So I've just kind of been keeping my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and yeah. It's very sheer coverage, so if you need more coverage, then this may not be your favorite, but for me, it works perfectly. I don't really contour my nose like that. Sometimes I do, but I kind of just contour with my concealer and my face powder. So I'll highlight the bridge of my nose and then I'll just kind of contour with this. Just, I guess, a natural contour. I don't know. So next I'm going to contour, kind of bronze. I'm going to be using this Shea Moisture Illuminating Powder in Mandalay Dust. It's a really deep brown color and I've used this out. And this is the brush I'm going to be using. I just bought this. It's a Real Techniques contour brush and so far I like it. So you can do it like that, but I like to kind of bring it up and do more of a bronze kind of look. Then for blush, I normally stick with either my NYX Cocoa or my NYX Cinnamon, which is a oldie, but it's an absolutely goodie for me. Like, I can never go wrong with either one of these. So I'm gonna use Cocoa today by NYX, and again, everything will be down below. I don't think I own any like high-end blushes. I don't know. All blushes always end up looking the same to me. Like, no matter what color you get, there may be a slight difference, but all blushes just look the same. So it's like I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a blush just for it to look like every other blush that I have. Actually, I lied. I do have one high-end, but yeah. Now to highlight. I'm going to use my Nars. Do I want to use that one? Yeah, I'll just use it. I'm going to use my Nars Dual Intensity Blush in the color Jubilation. It's this highlight here. So it has like a pinky bronzy color, and then it has like a golden color, and I use both. So normally I'll start with the pinky bronzy color. Then I'm gonna use the golden color. So yeah, that's how it looks. A very natural glow, where it's not like bam, but you can definitely still see it. Apply a little here. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner, and I'm gonna use e.l.f. the cream eyeliner. My eyeliner brush. And then for mascara, I use various mascaras. Whatever's on sale is what I pretty much use. I don't do lashes unless I do eyeshadow, so everyday kind of makeup, I just use mascara. Today I'm going to use the Maybelline, Fosse's Volume Express. And then to set my face, I'm going to use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray in the Oil Control. For my lips, I'm going to do a very natural lip today. So I'm going to use Cork by MAC and line my lips. And then I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss in the color Gingersnap. It's a pretty brown, natural lip color. My lips are naturally brown, kind of pink in the inside, but mainly brown, so. And then to add a little sparkle, I'm going to use this Sephora lip gloss. It's called Fuschia Mermaid, and it's a pretty little iridescent gloss. So I'm just going to apply that kind of to the center of my lips just to give it a little highlight glow kind of color. And that is pretty much it. This is my everyday when I just want a natural, you know, put together look. This is what I do. And yeah, now I'm going to curl my hair, and yeah.